Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of C Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and these fine sponsors. This week on the show, St. Joe's fall production of Clue begins next week. Bruin basketball starts their season. Weather, sports, and all the news are coming up next. Bruin News Now for Friday, November 5th, 2021 begins right now. In the BNN headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the international award-winning high school newscast, Bruin News Now.
Hello everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Bruin News Now. I'm Gia Picarella.
And I'm Jimmy Thomas. We are nearing the heart of the fall season and we are halfway through the second academic quarter. Thanksgiving is 3 weeks away and Christmas will be here in no time.
Meanwhile, in the Fine Arts Building, students are working hard to prepare for the fall production that opens next week. Students have been building sets, learning lines, and rehearsing every day.
That's right, Gia. St. Joe students will stage the murder comedy Clue based on the 1985 hit film. The film was in turn based on Hasbro's classic family board game of the same name. The play opens for a 3-day run in the Fine Arts Theater on Thursday night.
Curtain time for all 3 performances is 7 p.m.
There's just a whole lot of emotions when it comes to the fall play. I am excited, I'm nervous because this is like new, but at the same time, like I've done it so many times before.
We open up in a couple days. We are in the middle of Tech Week and everything's going smoothly. Everybody was off book when they were supposed to, have their lines memorized. We're doing really well as far as getting our blocking together. Crew is picking up everything pretty nicely. So
being on the crew is really fun because it's not really that hard, and it's really fun to hang out with people there, and you get to help out with the set and props and all that.
Remember, the play opens Thursday night, November 11th, for a 3-day 4-performance run. Curtain time is 7 p.m. each night.
Admission is free for St. Joe students and students wearing shirts from our sister schools, St. Richard, St. Anthony, and Sister Thea Bowman Catholic Schools. Admission for everyone else is $10. Remember to wear your mask.
Another important event happened this week, the All Saints Day Mass. The first Mass of the month of November offered students, faculty, staff, and guests a chance to honor all saints who have gone before us.
Father Nick Adam celebrated the Mass this year, which falls the day after Halloween. Among other things, the Mass reminds us that sainthood is within everyone's reach and something we should all strive for.
November 1st, it is a feast day of the church that dates back to the Middle Ages around the year 800, proclaimed by St. Gregory, Pope Gregory III. We celebrate canonized saints.
Living Out Loud, the small faith group for each grade level, has been having meetings throughout the school year. The next meeting will be at 7 a.m. in room 506. Be sure to participate in faith and enjoy breakfast and fellowship.
We just talk about different aspects of our faith life, like with the middle schoolers. I'm doing a series on discipleship. The 9th and 10th graders are doing a series on prayer. And the 11th and 12th graders are doing a series on the Holy Spirit. And so kind of divided up into grade levels like that, it's just kind of a chance for us to grow in our relationship with God.
No Shave November is now underway. For $5 a week, gentlemen at St. Joe can go without shaving and grow a beard and mustache. All money raised from the annual fundraiser will go to Bruin-Thon and its charity, the Batson Children's Hospital. So guys, ditch that razor and help raise some money for a great cause.
Mississippi's future politicians head off to downtown Jackson next week for the Mississippi Youth and Mississippi Government Legislature. At the event, high school students write, propose, debate, and vote on proposed legislations. The event gives students a taste of what it's like to serve at a true legislation.
Mu Alpha Theta, the Math Honor Society for high school students, offers free math tutoring. You don't have to sign up to attend. This is a great way to receive help as we inch closer to the end of the first semester and semester exams.
On Tuesday, longtime Mississippi broadcast journalist Dwayne Crump visited the broadcast journalism students to talk about his work as a videographer, filming live college football, college basketball, and BA basketball games for ESPN.
I love what I do. It's a challenge, it's fun, it's frustrating, it's everything that a job is, but I'm happy doing it.
Coming up next, Robert Clark has the latest in Bruin sports, including a look at Bruin basketball.
And JJ Tice has your weekend weather forecast. Stick around, sports and weather are next.
Hello, Bruin fans. I'm Robert Clark, and this is the Bruin News Now Sports Report. With football season sadly behind us, the attention now completely shifts to winter sports. Speaking of which, Bruin basketball is already underway. In fact, the Bruins boys and girls teams kicked off their season Saturday with 2 big wins here at the St. Joe Gym. The games were a part of the St. Joe Classic, and the girls defeated the Pulaski Chiefs 50-28, while the boys defeated the North Pike Jaguars 59-37. On Thursday, the boys and girls traveled to Richland High School. The boys defeated the Rangers, and the girls defeating the Rangers. Both teams return home on Tuesday to face the McLaurin Tigers. Girls tip off at 6 p.m., followed by the boys at 7:30. BNN's Stella McCarty takes a closer look at the Bruin basketball teams.
St. Joe Bruin boys and girls basketball have started their seasons. Both teams opened up their season with a game last Saturday, and both taking home wins. The boys defeated North Pike by a score of 59-37, while the girls defeated Pulaski 50-28. Both impressive wins.
So we've been practicing pretty hard all summer and leading up to the season. So we started off the season successful in our season opener against North Pike, and we're just kind of trying to string some more wins along. So every week we're focusing on being 1-0 and beating the team we play this week, and we're trying to have a pretty successful season.
Boys and girls both spent the off-season training to be ready for season play. The boys are led by head coach Michael Howe and the girls by head coach T. Groves.
Our first official game doesn't start till next week, but we're really excited, and we've been having a lot of jamborees and shootouts to get prepared, and Coach Groves has been working with us, same with Coach Ann, and they believe in us, and I think we're going to have a great season.
The goal this season for both teams is nothing less than a state championship. The boys strive to improve their second-place district finish from last year, and the girls hoping to keep last year's momentum and return as district champs, on their way to a state championship.
Looks like basketball season's off to a great start. I'm Stella McCarty for BNN.
Thanks, Stella. Remember, if you can't make it to the Tuesday's games at St. Joe Gym, you can follow all the action live on Bruin Sports Radio, heard exclusively on WJXCLP, Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. You can also watch the live stream of both games with audio from the Bruin Sports Radio broadcast right here on the Bruin News Now YouTube channel. The Bruin Sports Radio team consists of Jimmy Thomas and Rains Walker. They will bring you all the action live. As I said, Bruin football came to a close last week when St. Joe lost on the road to Central Academy 41-13 in the first-round playoff loss. The loss ended the Bruins' season, their first season in MAIS. The final record of the team was 4-7. Attention now focuses to the offseason as the Bruins hope to improve on this year's record in the 2022 season. Opens in August.
Overall, I think we had a good season. I wish it would have ended on a better note. I ended up with 82 tackles, and a lot of other seniors had a really good season too. I wish the best of luck for everybody else next year.
In Bruin boys soccer, the team is preparing for the upcoming season. St. Joe is a little more than a week away from its first game, set for Tuesday, November 16th. And the Bruins will host Copiah Academy at home on Bill Raphael Field. The game is at 5:30 p.m. on St. Joe campus. Dwayne Dimon and the team hope to make an impressive run this season and win it all.
So we've been preparing soccer. We didn't lose anybody next year, so we're looking to have a great season. We've been working really hard. Our first game's on November 16th, and hopefully we'll do well.
In clay shooting, the St. Joe team has had a strong fall schedule. The team is now ready for the state qualifying clay shooting event set for Tuesday, November 30th in Canton. And on Tuesday, seniors Chris Watson and Sam Thomas plan to sign scholarship offers to play baseball at the next level. Watson plans to sign with Meridian Community College, and Sam Thomas plans to sign with Colin Community College. The signings are set for 11 a.m. in the school's library. That's it for this week's edition of the Bruin News Now Sports Report. I'm Robert Clark, and thanks for watching. Go Bruins.
Hello Bruins, I'm JJ Tice and this is your weekend weather forecast. If you're going to be doing something outside tonight, you should expect mostly clear skies with temperatures in the high 50s and no chance of rain. Make sure you bring a warm jacket just in case it gets cooler. This weekend will be much of the same with highs in the low 60s and lows in the low 40s. Sunny skies and no chance of rain is expected. Sunday should be much warmer with highs in the high 60s and lows in the low 40s. With it being the middle of autumn, I have a great autumn-themed joke for you. What is a scarecrow's favorite type of fruit? A strawberry. Have a great day and go Bruins.
Thanks, Robert and JJ. Looks like a nice weekend and a busy season of winter sports here at St. Joe. I'll be calling Bruin basketball games this year on WJXCLP, and I'm looking forward to that.
It's also been a busy week for everyone at St. Joe, including us here at Bruin News Now. On Monday, many of the BNN crew joined the St. Joe yearbook staff to attend the Mississippi Scholastic Press Association Fall Convention at Southern Miss.
We sure did. In fact, St. Joe journalism students walked away with several high-profile awards. BNN was even named a finalist for Best of the Show newscast this fall. BNN's Paige Loyakino was there and has more.
The journalism team took a trip to the University of Southern Miss this past Monday for the MSPA Journalism Conference. Both the print and broadcast class went to the event. The team arrived early to school campus on Monday morning at 6:30. They then loaded the school bus that took them to Hattiesburg. The purpose of the conference is to further the students' knowledge to better their craft while also giving them a chance to meet people in the business and other students from schools to share ideas.
So we're here at the MSPA Awards at Southern Miss. I had a great time learning from all the classes. You know, it's my first year doing journalism, and I'm really sad because it's my senior year, so I won't get to do this again. I'm probably going to do this in college, but
when the team arrived, they were given breakfast. Next, they went to 3 breakout sessions of their choice. The students divided up and went to whatever session they thought would help them in what they do back at St. Joe. Some sessions help you develop your camera persona, while others helped with getting video or photography. All of the students at the conference met back up for lunch and a keynote speaker, Jerry Mitchell. Jerry Mitchell is an internationally recognized investigator reporter who is familiar with the St. Joe journalism program.
I think exposing high school journalists to, what journalists do is incredibly important. We need good journalism in this country. Journalism is the lifeblood of democracy, and we cannot have a democracy that operates without an informed public.
An award ceremony ended the day. St. Joe was recognized as finalists in many categories. Ava Catherine Stevens and Leah Clark were able to come home with a first place.
We here at the MSPA Awards. I accepted these awards on my sister's behalf. I'm proud of her for all her hard work. I'm glad I'm just here to accept it.
I'm honored to win finalist and winner awards for both my pictures, and this is a really big deal for the yearbook, so hopefully this pushes us in the right direction.
We learned a lot as a journalism team here at Southern Miss for the MSPA convention. I'm Paige Liakno for BNN.
Thanks, Paige. A few quick things before we go. Progress reports go out today. Parents will receive an email with a link to their child's progress report covering the first half of the second academic quarter.
Altar servers are needed for school masses during the Advent season. Any students who are trained altar servers at their Catholic parishes should contact their religion teachers if they would like to help.
Service hours for the first semester are due at the start of December. Students in grades 7 and 8 need at least 10 verified hours. Students in high school must have at least 15 verified hours.
That's it for this week's edition of Bruin News Now. Remember to subscribe to the Bruin News Now channel on YouTube, where you will find an archive of all newscasts dating back from 2015. I'm Gia Picarella.
And I'm Jimmy Thomas. Join us again next week for another edition of Bruin News Now. Until then, blue and gold forever, baby.